Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Also, please, I've also goes on top slightly. Do a full face that you want to recommend, please let me. I have not done a do my makeup with me in forever. I don't think I've ever done one on YouTube, like a particular one of just that. Wait, please hold. You'll soon find out why the bag is necessary. Basically, something revolutionary has happened, and I have essentially figured out how to do my makeup. I swear, I did not know how to do it properly for the longest time, and I feel like I finally cracked the code. And I'm not a guru. I'm not I don't have all the products. I don't have all the Huda Beauty, the Anastasia, whatever, the translucent powder. I'm doing this with some Glossier, some Fenty, but a lot of drugstore as well. So it's really easy, and I feel like for the girlies who really don't know how to do all those sculpting things, this kind of works. It kind of does the same thing, and it's not that expensive because it's not actually that many products. But I'm gonna start out with okay, so sorry about that intermission. My bestie called me, but I told her I'd call her back. Whoa, that sounded not normal. I told her I would call her back. I feel like this is sliding. You guys, please bear with me. I'm using the Octobuddy, and if you guys have watched any video of mine, I fucking hate this thing. It's actually horrific. It does not work. But I am out of options, so let's do it. So let's start out by doing I was gonna say concealer, but low-key I've been doing this without concealer. So let's actually skip the concealer step. Let's not even do it. So what we're gonna do is just start with our eyebrows really quick. Also, please let me know how you found this video if you are watching it. I feel like I wanna see if people who are watching the podcast are finding the YouTube videos or if it's its own thing. But if you're coming from the podcast, then hi, lovely to see you here. I felt inspired to film regular videos so that you guys can just kind of get to know my personality rather than a topic that I'm discussing for a specific week. And I thought it would be fun, and I did a YouTube video. Oh, we're sliding, aren't we? I filmed a YouTube video a little while back, and it just, it was fun. It was a lot of fun to make, but I feel like it was quite serious at the same time. And also, if you guys watch that video, in that video, I was basically discussing my schedule that I had created for myself, and it was, okay, this isn't gonna work. In that video, was discussing the fact that I had discovered a new schedule for myself, which was going to make me have to spend 1 week doing digital products, digital design, and then have 1 week where I was focusing on writing a book that I'd been writing for the past 2 years, and then another week where I would bulk record podcast episodes. And I felt insane doing it, and I felt insane watching it back, and I feel insane about it now. It was way too much for me. And oh my god, when I did that, I'm lashes, I've been putting castor oil on them, and low-key, I think it's working. I've also been putting them on my eyebrows, and you just saw me draw them on. There's nothing there. I felt insane because I was literally filling my life with work, so much work, different types of work, sure, fun work or whatever, but it was demasiado. Seriously, it was too much. And so I have since decided to not continue doing that. I've taken a break from the book. It was very fun. I'm glad I wrote it. I'm glad I wrote as much as I did, but it doesn't really my intuition is just telling me I don't know if I'm supposed to be writing this right now type of vibe. And the digital products, that was never really my passion. So I don't even know. I was trying to generate a side piece income is what I was trying to do, but it doesn't feel true to me. It doesn't feel my passion. My passion is the podcast. So I'm sticking with the podcast. That's all I'm doing. And low-key, ever since I decided that, it's been great. It's been literally fantastic. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, you guys, this is gonna be over so quick because there's actually no steps. I say that and then it's gonna be a 25-minute video. I'm really trying to pump out smaller videos though, because then I can like create more content. So I have like ADHD and I like can't even focus on what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in with my Glossier Haloscope highlighter in Topaz. I have not been using it because it's literally out. You see that white rim? It means it's out. But for the video, I'll pump it out. It's my favorite one. But actually, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Next, we're gonna go in with the pièce de résistance, which is this, what is this? An instant warmth bronzer. No, not bronzer. Bronzer in thick mint. I have it, and I'm holding it like this because can you guys see that? I can't tip it over. It's shattered and battered, but I've still been using it for literally ever since I broke it. I continue to use it. It's my favorite product. But basically, this is what I never understood with the girlies who are doing this bronzer, concealer, whatever. Because I'll put concealer on, it's so bright, like awkwardly bright, and I'm like, okay, I look insane. And then I'm putting powder on it, then the flash is like, boom, like it's like crazy intense. Basically, it like doesn't work. Like I look crazy. I don't look like a goddess, smooth skin, matte skin, whatever. I don't look like that. However, I can do another version of this when I'm doing full beat with like a base, because right now I'm not doing a base because I'm just going to work after this. But what I did discover was if I put this highlighter, which is obviously way too light for my skin, right? But a lot of the girlies do be using really light concealer. But if I put this a little bit under here and I go like this here, and then I go in with my Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer with SPF in it, right? If I put this on top of this, then we're getting somewhere. But then it's basically just my skin, but like smooth, right? It's nothing like carving. So here comes the bronzer. So if you're not doing a full face, you can just skip straight to the bronzer like I'm doing right now. And so now I got these little like triangle things from CVS, and it's been like my favorite thing in the world. So I just go and collect my dust because nothing is solid, right? And then I go in here, right? I just bronze that up. You guys like already, like I already see it. It's gorgeous. It's like instant warmth is right. Also, what I didn't understand, right? This was my biggest confusion, is like, where does the bronzer go? Where does the contour go? And I feel like I always thought it was supposed to go down here, but then this is where you would put like a lighter color. From my understanding, right? If I have like a full face foundation, I'm putting a little bit of a lighter color right here, so that it's like in here and then snatched here. But basically my consensus is that where I was putting my highlighter and blush is where I should be putting my bronzer too. And then the blush goes on top slightly above. Or you can do boyfriend blush and have it like over here. I tried that once, but it doesn't work with my face shape. And basically I've been putting my bronzer on my cheek. And you guys, I low-key think it's transforming my face. Like, I'm not even kidding. So I'm putting it there. And you see how it's just kind of like, it's very subtle. It's very subtle. But guys, I don't need a full beat as a behavior technician working with a 4-year-old kid. Like, I really don't need that. So this is my truth. And so I'm putting some over here too. See, I went a little bit too heavy, but it's okay, we can always fix it. I'm gonna change my plan. I'm gonna do a tiny little dot. And guys, I did preface this by saying, I am no guru. If you want a guru, this isn't the place. But for the girlies like me, who don't know what they're doing, maybe we can help each other out. Please, you guys, don't be shy. Leave your advice in the comments. I am not above that at all. Why was that low-key the perfect amount? And I was gonna top it off with that tinted moisturizer, but I don't even think we need it. I think all we need is the bronzer. So honestly, let's just bronze it up, right? Let's bronze it up. If you guys could see my sink, you would gasp. This powder is going everywhere. Because the one thing I hate about concealer under the eye or whatever is like, it's like my color is just like gone. Like my color is gone. Low key, like when I would do concealer and stuff and like foundation, I would take off my makeup and say like, why do I look better now? Because I'm giving brown skin, like with my natural skin, of course. And then I put on makeup and then I look like a pale, like caricature version of myself. But the bronzer, you guys, bronzer might be my favorite product. It's gorge. And so now I'm just gonna take a little bit down here. I don't even know if it's doing anything at all. But this is where we do things for the aesthetic and not necessarily for the effect. Something I would also do, I was gonna grab a powder concealer, but honestly, let's just do a tiny little dot of this liquid one, like we did on top. And I'll show you guys what I mean about the placement. Because I think the placement of this is that it needs to be light down here. And that darkness shines through from above. You see what I mean? I may look crazy. But I'm gonna put bronzer on top and it's gonna smooth it all out. And to be honest, you guys, I don't even think I'm using these products correctly. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm using them correctly, but it's doing what I want them to do. You know what I mean? And isn't that what makeup's all about? Okay, so now I'm going back in with the bronzer just to kind of like warm this up and soften that line. But you see how like my cheekbones are back. And also, you guys, I'm gonna come back in with a clip later of like what this all looks like in an hour, because I genuinely do believe makeup looks better if it's like sat on your skin for a little while. As you wait, we have to go back to the highlighter. I almost forgot. So now we're basically putting the highlighter and the blush. This is my favorite blush, the Rare Beauty. I would love to tell you what it is. But it looks like this. I think it's like mixed berry or something like that. I obviously love it, and this is my like third one that I've bought in the past couple years, and they honestly, they last a while. And so I put that all over here, and I'm bringing it up just a little bit. I feel like we all know how to do blush now, but I mean, I did have blush blindness for a couple years there, but I think I've set myself free. I made it out of prison, of the blush prison. Basically, I was gonna say, if you guys are coming in from the podcast, I did want to say, please continue to send me messages online, on DM, whatever. I love, love, love to read them. And when you guys ask me for advice, it actually makes me think about, you know, things differently as well. And I think it's a great learning experience for both sides, and I am loving it. I'm loving receiving those, so please, please, please continue. And also, if I have like enough questions, maybe I could just do like, I could do like a Q&A episode if you guys would be interested in that. If you're not interested in that, I don't know what to tell you, because I really want to do it. But okay, so now we've got a little bit of color. We've got a little bit of color in the face. Do I like my eyebrows? That's the real question. Sometimes it can be confusing. You can think you like them, and then you look at yourself in the mirror from like an angle, and it's like, what's going on up there? My problem with my eyebrows is that I would always make them too long, low-key, but then also if I do this technique, you see, I should really have it be ending over there. Okay, let's extend it just a little. Yeah. Anyway, so we've got our mascara. That's what we need to do next. See, the Freudian slip is helping me out already. So I finally repurchased some eyeliner. I used to wear eyeliner like every day, every time I do my makeup basically. And I ran out like literally 3 months ago and never replaced it, but we're finally back, baby. Okay, so what I like to do is do like a tiny, tiny, tiny little like, woo. Like I'm not doing like a or anything. I'm just kind of extending, lifting my eye. That's what I like to do. So this one kind of scares me though. Like, I think it's like the whole pot of it all. I'm like, this is serious. This is serious business. When it's like just like a little mascara eyeliner looking thing, it's like less intimidating. But I'm just gonna do it on the side here. Maybe I can do it over here. You just need to get a closer look at myself if you guys don't mind. Okay, not really sure how that looks, but that's all I did. As you can see, it's a tiny, just like a tiny little, just a baby little, a tiny baby little thing. Next, this used to be the mascara I used, and I loved this one, you guys. It lasted me 4 years, and that's not an exaggeration. I remember the day I got it. It was like in sophomore year, and it only like really dried. There's still some stuff in there. There's still some stuff in there. It's just kind of dry, and it's just not my go-to anymore. And I kind of use this one as a precision tool. It's been dry for like 5 years now, but it's like a beautiful tool. But the one I'm currently using, and I'm still growing onto, is this L'Oreal Voluminous Original. And I just took the one that had the most like X's at the CVS, like expansion magnitude, whatever. They were like 15 times the length or whatever, which I'm not too sure I believe, but it's what I'm rocking with. And sometimes mascara gets like better with time. And you guys will notice that I don't actually put any eyeshadow on, but what I do put is just a little bit of this. I've been using this NYX Wonder Stick dual-faced shaping stick. It has like a contour on it, but it's not dark enough for me, and I just don't use contour. But I've been using the highlighter side for about a year now. As you can see, I liked it. So I'm just putting a little bit of that here just to brighten up my eye, just a touch. And then we can actually throw a little bit of that right here, but remember to blend it in. I've been guilty of finding some pictures of myself and it's like a stark line, not blend in. You know, that's what I think. And we can also do a little bit right there. We're not makeup gurus over here. We're just trying to look a little bit cuter. The thing about this mascara that I don't like is that it like clumps, which is why I have to keep my 6, 7, 8-year-old mascara that has that very dry, very precise brush. So now we're gonna go in with the dry one. And this is where it gets serious, because now you see how it's just gonna split them all up. You know, it's hilarious. I thought that this video was gonna be literally 5 minutes long. I don't know what I was thinking, but I really do enjoy filming this. If nobody watches, that's fine. I'm having a lot of fun. I recently went to the CVS and I discovered this, and it's called the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil, and it's supposed to be like a Dior lip oil dupe. And really happy about that, because the Dior lip oil actually has been come out to like be making people's lips like become gray and like black, which like really isn't the vibe. Oh, right now I'm using my favorite lip liner from NYX. It's called the Suede Matte Lip Liner in Club Hopper. That's my favorite shade. And so now I'm just putting it here. And again, it doesn't have to be ultra precise because we're gonna put a lip oil on top. Now, I actually really enjoyed this, and I've been on the hunt for a lipstick. I'm feeling this calling to get back into my lipstick era, like actual lipstick. I'm thinking like lip kits, like back then, you know, because I've even taken to, somebody asked me on one of the episodes how I did my like lips for that episode, and it was literally this Revlon Color Stay Multi Liner, and I just put the lip liner and then spread it all over my lips because I just wanted brown lips. So if you guys know like some good lipsticks that you want to recommend, please let me know. But I'm enjoying this because I'm kind of getting sick of just my ombre matte lip. So I want a little bit more color, I want a bit more pizzazz. But my other gloss that I had, it was like too much, demasiado. And my Glossier, this lipstick is like nice, but I just can't with this applicator. Like I can't with this thing, because like you put it in a bag and it just pops open. Like you put it in anything, it just pops open. It's like totally a horrible design of a product. I love the product, but like it's not safe in any bag I put it in. So this I've been loving because it's actually really hydrating. I said I was sick of the ombre, not sick enough. Okay, and this is in the color Jam Session. And how cute is that? I love it. I love it. I love it. And you see, oh, you guys remember when I said after the eyebrows, like this is gonna be over in 2 seconds because there's no other steps to be done? That was hilarious. You guys, I totally forgot. One last step. If you're like gonna take pictures or if you're gonna be under flash photography, if it's dark and you're going out to dance or something like that, or you're gonna be sweating and you just want it to sit right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take this HD powder. Honestly, this is like my translucent powder dupe, and I'm just gonna put like a tiny bit of it under here. The thing is, if you go too heavy, then you start to look a little gray, and we don't want that. But I'm just gonna put it like under here, and up here, and down here, and just in creases. This is what I do for the podcast too, because I low-key have like a big light like shining on me, so if I'm like really dewy or sweaty, like it's gonna pick up on the camera. So, and just like that, you've got kind of a glowy and yet a little bit matte finish, and it'll look good under flash photography, but also natural, not too crazy. Okay, that's it. And yeah, that's the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this little video, and please feel free to drop your tips and tricks, because I am but a student, and I think that this video would have like solidified that for you. But if you're sick of watching my phone keep falling off, then feel free to click off. I severely enjoyed filming this video, and I'm so grateful that you guys clicked on it. And if you want to see more content, then hit follow, because I definitely want to become more active on here, because how fun was this? And honestly, it's slaying. Also, if you guys are curly haired girls, I have discovered a crazy new product for how I can get my curls like this, because I mean, I can insert pictures of what my afro used to look like and what it's looking like now, and I would basically like not style it at all. But now I'm in my hydration era. I'm also in my protein era and my breakfast era, which I can get into in the next video, but I am in my hair hydration era, and so I'm putting lotion and this curling cream, and I used to just do this brush, which already kind of made it more curly, like styling it after detangling it in the shower. But now what I'm doing is I'll detangle with this one. It's a detangling brush, whatever. I'll do that, and then I'll come out of the shower, I'll put some hair lotion, like section by section, and then I'll put that cream, that gel, and then I'll use this brush. And this is a dupe. The real one has like these like ridges on the top as well, but you know, I wasn't gonna spend $30. This was like $8 on Amazon. And basically I'll just take like a section and then run it through, and it like sections, it parts the hair, as you can see. And so when it's wet and stuff, it'll like create curls like this, and it's like really great, honestly. And it has like these little mini ridges that like make it so that there's less breakage. Honestly, loving this brush, and that's obviously part of the finished product, so thought I would mention that. But with that, I leave you for good. Not for good, for now, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.